Sagittarius, welcome to your December monthly reading. I'm going to be using postcards. Yes, postcards. I've been collecting these postcards since I was in middle school. I am 43 years old, so I've been having some of these cards since the 90s, and Spirit has told me to use them as a form of divination. Sagittarius, there's over 200 cards in here, and I am going to be tapping into your energy, and with Spirit's guidance, we're going to take a look at December for you, general message, then we're going to move on to career and finance, and then at the very end, love. I will say that I already got a song. I just started singing it randomly before I came to this reading, but right before I started hitting record, and it is Lloyd, Lay It Down. Lay your head on my pillow. So I don't know where that's coming from, Sagittarius, but if you know the song, you know it. If you don't, look it up. Lloyd, Lay It Down. Sagittarius, for your greatest and highest good, I'm going to pull these postcards. But first, let's talk to Spirit and ask them for their blessing and give thanks. Spirit, thank you so much for bringing me here. Thank you for allowing me to deliver this message under your protective guise and your love. Most of all, your direction. Allow me to deliver it clearly and concisely to those watching. Should anything negative come up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Sagittarius, I don't know what is up. Every single time I tap into Sag's energy, one of my dogs is trying to do something. Now one of them wants to leave the studio. So give me a second. All right, guys. Real world stuff here. I'm back. All right. For Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, we're taking a look at December energies for you, Sagittarius. This postcard is going to give us like the overarching energy. What's like the biggest thing that you need to know about December? So Spirit, for Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, what is the biggest thing that you need to bring to to their attention? New York skyline. New York skyline. You know what's crazy about this card? I don't think I've been to New York since I was like 2. And I don't think I got this card when I was 2. Let's see here. Where would I have got this card from? That's interesting. I don't know where this card came from. Usually I look at like dates on here. This is printed in Canada. So you could have, this is Manhattan, Lower Manhattan skyline and on the East River. So you might have a thing for skylines. You might have a thing for, the outlines of cityscapes. Like if you've got like artwork that looks like that, you could be a New Yorker. You could be Canadian. This could just be confirmation for you guys. There's a couple of things that I look at. If we look at the colors here, the orange, I don't know why I said orange, because that's like one of the smallest colors on here. But the purple on here, that's your crown chakra. Like it's like something is being illuminated to you. Oh, this is the Hangman card. You've been able to step back and take a look at a situation. Something's being illuminated to you. Something big. Something that's been right in front of your face this whole entire time. But you've been too zoomed in to notice it. And now you're able to zoom out and see the outline of it. And not just the outline of it, the detail. This card is old. It's got is that the Twin Towers on there? Wow, guys, maybe I got this card when I was younger. I don't remember. Oh, it says 2000. No, I thought it said 2001. I thought it said 2001, so maybe 2001 could be significant to you, Sagittarius. But the biggest thing that I'm getting off of this is that not only have you been able to like really get a new perspective on something, but it's like almost like a weight off your shoulders. Can I get this energy for... if this isn't something that you've already stepped into, this is an energy that is pertinent for, December. I'm recording this on the 1st of December. So whenever you watch this in December, it could be significant. And at some point, it could be confirmation for you. Sagittarius, greatest and highest good. What is this New York card about, please? The sun, I said, something's being illuminated to you. I said that. Something is being illuminated to you. The Eight of Wands, it might be through communication, through you communicating with somebody, and then you're just like, oh wow, I didn't realize that. Or you're wanting to communicate with somebody like, oh, guess what? I didn't realize this, but now I've had this epiphany because spirit might have been communicating through your crown chakra. You know, because this Eight of Wands is one of the only cards that doesn't have like a person depicted in it, which means that it's swift communication coming from another realm, a higher realm. The Ten of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this was about a situation. This illumination is coming about a situation that really just was probably one of the most painful things that has ever happened to you. Probably would make your top 5 list. For sure. You just didn't, like, it hurt in so many different ways that you were just like, I don't even want to explore that anymore, imagine it anymore. And I feel like you're seeing, this is when you're only seeing the pain. And then this illumination that's coming to you in December is helping you see beyond the pain. So in every situation, there are still moments where there could be a silver lining. And I mean, like, and I understand that this Ten of Swords could be a whole gamut of really yucky stuff. But the takeaway for some of that is that it propelled you into a better version of yourself. At the end of the day, with some of these situations, when you're dealing with the Ten of Swords, you might learn, the only takeaway that you might have is that you never want to be like this person that hurt you, or you never want to put anybody in a situation that you were in. And that could be the only silver lining, is that you're aware of that now. Either way, Spirit is really, has really, with this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit has really shown you the depth of it. It's not just the truth of it, but the depth of it. The good, the okay-ish parts, your takeaways. The parts that were meant to kind of just be like a stepping stone to like another elevation. Essentially, something happened in your life that you are now getting clarity on, and you're seeing it for what it really is, because Spirit has for whatever reason had you stop and relook so many times at this situation until you finally saw through the pain. And it's almost like Spirit's like, see, there's more to it. We didn't do this to you. We did this for you. Forgiveness is starting to happen for you in the month of December, for whatever this is for you. What is this preparing Sagittarius for, Spirit? What is this preparing Sagittarius for in December? The Seven of Cups. New options. Now that you know what you know about this huge catalyst for your life, now that you know, you're going to treat situations differently. You're going to see it for what it is. It's going, what it gave you was awareness. So, for example, if this is like something that, if this was a relationship and you're like, wow, this person was a real jerk, they were a real asshole to me, and they triggered me, and then I was an asshole, so on and so forth. Now you've evaluated it so much and you see so much detail about it, you know where it all started. So you can catch the red flags from the beginning. So you can stand in your discernment from the very beginning, because Sagittarius, you're very attuned as a sign. You are very attuned, but sometimes your eagerness to jump into passion, or your eagerness to get something started or get it done, or to experience the excitement of it, gets in the way of the intellectual part of it. In other words, sometimes you get so excited about something that you ignore what you have been picking up intuitively. Not anymore. It's going to help you see things for what they are at the very beginning. And then so many different options are going to now be placed on your path because of the awareness that you have. It's almost like Spirit is now eager to put things in front of you. It's almost like you've aced some sort of test, right? Like, so I'm getting this as a download. Like, you've aced some sort of test, Sagittarius, and now Spirit wants to show you off. Like, you finally learned, this is just so elementary, but like they gave you a flute or recorder. It's like your music teacher gave you a flute or recorder and asked you to learn Ode to Joy, like dun 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 dun, right? And you learned it so well, like you're the star of the class, and they want you to lead a solo during the musical recital. It's kind of like that. So I say congratulations, and expect for more and more options and opportunities to come in your path, and stand on your inner knowing and your discernment, because you've learned a lot, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at career and money for you in the month of December. Spirit for Sagittarius, greatest and highest good. Place 2 cards. We got direction and on the table. I like this on the table card because now in your birthday month, your birthday season, your rebirth season, Sagittarius, Spirit wants to know, what do you want for your birthday? Put your demands on the table. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want to manifest? What would you like first, Sagittarius? It says, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what it is that you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. The other card is direction. Which way do you want to go? Look at this. Isn't that awesome? I love this card for Sagittarius. Which way do you want to go? Direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly. Yeah. So because this huge catalyst in your life has gained you this inner knowing and this newfound perspective, Spirit's like, all right, you're ready. Now, here's the beginning of your new play. Here's the beginning of your new act. Here's the beginning of your new chapter. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. So what is it career-wise or money-wise that could be coming out for Sagittarius in the month of December? We got the 7 of Cups. Yet again. Option after opportunity, after door, after threshold, after another. Options galore. How might this look in your reality? It could be like different contracts showing up at your work, and then you get your pick of them, right? Because now you know not all that glitters is gold. It could be multiple jobs calling you because they want to work with you. It could be multiple clients all at once, and you get to pick from that. It could be you book up really fast, like your calendar books up really fast from this to that, to this to that. It could be your hobby turning into your mainstream of income. It could be multiple streams of income. You have the discernment, Sagittarius. Things are opening up, all flavors of things are opening up to you. And then it says 100% organic. 100, and I think that's funny because it's like this is heaven sent, divinely led. This is the universe that is doing this as a pat on the back or an attaboy or as acknowledgement for all of the work that you have put in. What is the biggest energy that Sagittarius... I keep dropping cards today. I don't know what that means. All right. What is the biggest energy, Spirit, that Sagittarius needs to concentrate on? And as they're calling in these options into their life? What's the biggest energy? It says goals. It's all the same reading over and over again. Not only are goals going to be like, you're gonna karate chop the shit out of like, you're going to be so like, you're going to success. Sagittarius is what I'm trying to say. Like, the realization of your goals, aspirations, like things that you've wanted to do, things that you've wanted to get off the ground, people you've wanted to work with. And you show up in this new light, stronger, tougher. Because you know exactly, you know now. You've been tested. You've been on this odyssey. You've been on this voyage. And you know. It's like you know too much now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. Yeah, so expect opportunities in your career and options for investment in your money, okay? Don't be afraid of that. Let's take a look at, hold on, I was grabbing the wrong cards. Let's take a look at love for you, Sagittarius. I also get more in depth on Tuesdays, 11:30 a.m. Central Time, which is the same time zone as Chicago. I go live, and I do love predictions from Aries to Pisces, so all 12 signs. So if you like the way I read, do not forget to tune in. That's my dog again. Hold on. So the thing is, it's raining outside in Houston, where I live, and I'm recording this. It's a thunderstorm, and so the dogs are afraid. And they wanted to go outside to go to the bathroom, but now they came back. They came back and they were like, no, absolutely not. So both of my dogs are in here with me. That's significant. So somebody trying to come in out of the rain. Let's take a look. Love energy. For Sagittarius, month of December, please. Family. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. This could be confirmation that some of you guys do need to go get a test. For those of y'all who are still fertile and childbearing age, or active in any way, even if you feel like you're not of childbearing age, just be careful, because there is an opportunity in December to to birth a being, a human being, a new human being. But this could also be you being the empress and being approached by an emperor, or vice versa. I get that very strongly with this card. Potentially somebody new. Let's see. Although I did say somebody coming in out of the rain. So let's see. Love. Romantic love situations for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, and for December, please. This card wants to come out. What is this? The Three of Swords. We're going to put that at the top because I don't know what that means just yet. The page. Look at this, the Empress. I said, mom, dad, parent. There's definitely a baby in this one, right? So we got the Page of Wands, the Empress, the Chariot, and at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. Wow. So somebody is coming towards you, this Cancer energy. We got Cancer, we got heavy water energy here, and then we've got fire. So we've got water, and so what do we have? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for you, Sagittarius. But yeah, so somebody definitely feeling good vibes towards you. Nothing really like set in stone, just like flirty a little bit, like, hey, what's up, Sagittarius? And this is definitely somebody coming towards you, somebody like communicating to you, Sagittarius, because as I laid the Empress down, the Chariot is going towards the Empress. The Empress does not chase. The Empress gets chased. The Empress does not approach. But then we get this, I almost get this energy off of you, like, I don't know if you want it. And here's why. Because this Page of Swords kind of has, I mean, this Page of Wands kind of has this, her wand up almost blocking something, almost blocking somebody's access. It's not the Seven of Wands, which would normally be something like that. But since this card flew out, or it didn't fly out, it wanted to come out. It was sticking out of the deck pretty significantly, this Three of Swords. And then I did get somebody coming out of the rain. This might not necessarily be somebody that you want to give your time to. Let's find out more about this Page of Wands for the Sagittarius. Can you give me more on this Page of Wands? The Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. There might be a loop that needs to close for you, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this Three of Swords for the Sagittarius, please. The nine of, wow. Have you been dreaming about this return? Has this person been in your dreams? Somebody from your past coming in out of the rain? There might be a loop that needs to finish. I need to get some more about this. Who is this person that is needing to close a loop with Sagittarius, please, Spirit? The Ace of this, a fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sag. That's the Ace of Wands. There could potentially be an age difference, though I don't think that that's a huge significance. I mean, it would be one of those things where, like, yeah, we're a different age, but it's never been an issue. Or you've known this person for a very long time. Because if you look at this, look at the difference in her age as the Ace of Wands and then the Page of Wands. There's a significant difference in the same person. Young and older. And what does this person want with Sagittarius? Like, what do they want with this connection with Sagittarius, please, Spirit? The Magician. Okay, I think you've got somebody from your past, Sagittarius, who's really trying to manifest a change in this dynamic somehow. How does Sagittarius feel about this Magician? And you know what I want to talk to you about this Magician thing is there's communication here. There's Gemini vibes here. And so the 4th of December could be significant for you and this person's connection, or somewhere around that time could be significant for you and this person's connection. Did you just throw the Magician on the floor? Now I don't know where that Magician card went, Sagittarius. Did you just flick it out of my hand? Was that your energy? Getting it? Get it. You're out of here. How does Sagittarius feel about this Magician, please, Spirit? The 8 of Wands. Whoa, you wouldn't mind communication from this person. As a matter of fact, you're already communicating with this person telepathically. This is divine communication. But then I pick up multitasking on here. So are you already in a connection? Is Sagittarius already in a different connection, please, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. Sagittarius isn't in a specific connection, but Sagittarius is open to options. You're never going to close off any options with this. This is partially your energy, Sagittarius. Looking good, feeling good, like I should. Why would somebody as good as me, looking as good as me, just be in the house all the time? That's exactly what I'm getting off of this. So what is it that Sagittarius' soul is trying to tell? Like, what is your soul? What is your higher self? What are your ancestors, your spirit guides trying to tell you right now about this connection? The transformation tower card. So we got a couple of Scorpio references, and then we got a couple of Aries references to help you narrow it down, Sagittarius. This is a significant thing here. I need more on the tower, please. Justice. Wow, another major arcana card. Did y'all see that? I wasn't even looking up. Yeah, you could see that. Now I gotta pull another card on this. The Temperance card? My lord. Wow, something significant is supposed to be happening between you and this person in the month of December. Something massively significant is supposed to be happening. A huge transition, a change. What might this look like for Sagittarius and this person in the month of December, please? The Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody has to get off of their chest how they felt deceived. And somebody has to get off their chest how heavy this connection has been. Somebody is going to really share some not so easy to swallow truths. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, King of Swords, all air energy. Gemini full moon could be very significant. There are times in the month of December where it's really good, auspicious energy for communication, and there are going to be times in the month of December where misunderstandings could happen. So just keep that as a note for yourself in the back of your pocket, in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket for later, Sagittarius. So just be aware of that. This Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to have this not so lovey-dovey conversation. And I feel like some of you guys, when I was getting those Empress cards earlier, I feel like some of you guys would normally be the initiator of communication, but in this particular situation, no. Masculine or feminine, male or female. In this particular situation, no. But you do have something to say, Sagittarius. All right, let me get some advice, please, in this loving situation for Sagittarius. Get some advice for Sagittarius, please. The Knight of Swords, more air. You're watching this whole thing play out. You expect it. You're beyond an intellectual. You're the highly intuitive sort, Sagittarius. You expect it. You already know. And you already got to be very careful. You're going to choose your words wisely. You're going to tell your whole truth. The advice, this Knight of Swords as advice is, because the Knight of Swords can sometimes be Sagittarius. Just, you know, I'm not going to tell a Sagittarius what to do, but sometimes the Knight of Swords can be a little intense with the words that they use. So just assertive. Determined, motivated, and intellectual. Like, I don't think you know more than this person. Just because you got an ace on your test and you aced your test, an A+ on your test, and Spirit's showing you off to other people. But I don't think you know more than this person. So just understand that in order for a conversation like this to happen and both of you guys to be open to it, y'all have to be on the same level energetically. All right. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that reading really did help you. Feel free to save this if you need to circle back and watch it again, or if you've got another Sagittarius in your life that you want to share this with, consider doing that. Liking and subscribing and turning on that bell notification button totally helps. Until next time, Sagittarius, I love you so very much. Bye.